Before I do, I want to give you a little update on the legal situation. For those of you who aren't fully up to speed, go to the fan club website because it explains the whole legal drama that's been going on for 20 something years. I think it started back in the 89 or 90 or 91, something like that is when the whole legal issue started. And it's been going on with the same judge ever since about 1991, I believe it was. And it's been going on ever since. The government is really focused on putting me in prison, incarcerating me, and stopping the free flow of information and stopping me giving my opinions. This is how I look at it. And everybody who's looked at this has said the same thing, that the government is really focused on one thing, and that is to silence someone who's been blowing the whistle on corporate and government corruption for a long time. That's number one. And number two, been revealing secrets that the privileged elite class have been held as their own for such a long period of time. And this is a road that I chose to go down. This was not something that surprised me. Years and years ago, over 20 years ago, when I decided to leave the Brotherhood and reveal some of these things, I had a sit down, as we say, a sit down. Yeah. Let's have a sit down. We had a sit down. And the sit down was with some guys smoking cigars. It was out of the movies. There's going to be a movie about this. I told you I'm writing the book called The Prodigy, and we're going to make either a movie. And I don't even think a movie. I think a series, like a streaming series with hour episodes on Netflix or something, or what are the streaming things? Because this is just too unbelievable for anybody to, it's just mind blowing. But the sit down was, if you go down this road, it's going to be a hellacious road for you. And, there's a lot of issues. And I'll talk about that in the future. But anyways, I decided to go down this road. It wasn't an easy decision, quite frankly, because you had two roads here. You had one road of riches, fame, prosperity, joy, happiness, a life of leisure, a life of the rich and famous, being invited to meet the royalty from around the world and the White House and the prime ministers, and being in all the social circles, the creme de la creme, the elites, the rich and famous, the power brokers of the world. Hey, not a bad lifestyle, being on the yachts, flying around in private jets. And I've experienced all that, as you know. And it tastes pretty good. There's an old saying: it's easy to go from coach to first class, but almost impossible to go from first class back to coach. So I was in the first class, baby. Actually, it was above first class. It was called royal class. It's way above first class. You have no idea what royal class is. They fly you in on the jet, or even if you're on a commercial flight in first class, you don't have a first class seat. The whole first class cabin has been paid for you. So that way you don't have to mingle with any other people if you don't want to. That's royal class. So the whole section has been purchased, not just one seat. And you go into a Arab country or something where the king is waiting for you, or the prince, and you fly in. And again, the whole first class area has been booked for you, and you got your seat, and they're looking at you, absolute royal treatment. And, I'm ready to get off the plane and go down through customs, as you would. And all of a sudden they come to me, the pilot comes to me, Mr. Trudeau, please follow me. And you walk up to the front, what's going on? And there's two gentlemen there, Arabs. And they said, follow us. And they have a special ramp, stairs, that doesn't go through the terminal. It goes right down to the tarmac, and there's two Mercedes-Benz there, limousines. And they go, Mr. Trudeau, come with us. And I go, well, what about my luggage? I get some luggage. They go, that's what the other Mercedes is for. They'll be getting your luggage. And I said, well, don't I have to go through customs? And we get into the car, and they laugh, and they go, we own the country. We're customs. Give me your passport. Give me your passport. Here you go. Thank you very much. As we're driving to the hotel. So I know what world class service is like. And so if you can imagine having this decision to make, And it was a tough decision, but not one that I regret at all. Because the betterment of mankind, from my viewpoint, is the primary mission. It's you. It's really about people like you that, for a whole lot of reasons, we have met and we're connected.